Hi, everyone. So it is day 12. I apologize for not filming days 8 through 12. Um, Day 8, 9, 10, 11, and today have all had their challenges. Um, Day 6 or 7, I had an adjustment done. And I woke up the next morning and it was like my bottom teeth didn't fit. It was almost like they were made for someone else. Um, and they're still like that. My top dentures are fine. They hold in place just fine. But my bottoms, they just they're misbehaving, is what I tell people. They're misbehaving. So, um, my speech may be a little slurred through this. I apologize. I was hoping it would get a little bit better, but it's not. So, it is what it is. Unfortunately, that's the denture game. Through the first 10 months to a year, from what I understand, from everything I've read, everything I've heard, what the denturist has said, your gums swell in the beginning, and then the swelling goes down, you lose bone, and your gums are constantly changing for the first year. So it's one of those, and with me at least, I went in for an adjustment one day. It felt great. Everything was fine. Woke up the next morning, and it was like everything was angry at me. So, um, this is Monday, the 20th of February. I have an appointment on Thursday. So, Thursday would be the 23rd of February. I have an appointment to get my first soft liner. So, I am very excited about that. I already called the denturist to see if there's anything we can do with how the bottoms are fitting me right now. And she said, no, there's not really much they can do, so just hold out. Personally, I'm afraid of this thing falling out of my mouth when I talk, which it almost did today while I was on the phone during work. So, yay! Um, I am blessed enough that I am able to work from home if I choose to. I like to go into the office, usually. I chose not to go into the office today and probably will not for the remainder of the week except for Thursday because I don't want a wardrobe malfunction to occur. And I told my boss that, and I have a lovely boss that he's just wonderful. So he is fine with me not going into the office until I feel comfortable going in, and that's good enough by me. So, um, my boyfriend and I had planned on doing a video, a Q&A video on, loved ones of a denture wearer. But it didn't happen. We live on a homestead. Instead, we purchased 5 ducklings and we culled 20 chickens. Culling 20 chickens actually takes the better part of 12 hours. So, yeah, it just didn't happen. But fear not, my friends. I did a little shopping because I knew I'm going to have to go back to work. And I felt a little naked without having some sort of security something with me. Some sort of emergency kit. Because, it feels like there's a lot going on here. And even when I had my teeth, they were bad teeth. And I always carried around a toothbrush, a travel size thing of toothpaste, and some breath mints. always, because my breath stunk because my teeth were rotting, and my teeth they had cracks in them, so food would get lodged in between teeth. Um, it was just bad. It was just bad. So, um, yeah. So I always had that, but now what? Now what do I do? Because I'm going out in public. If I go to work and my denture adhesive comes off, what do I do? So I decided I was going to make an emergency kit. Not even an emergency kit. It's a daily care kit um, that may or may not get used. Who knows? But I am very frugal, and so that being the case, I want to show you what I did. So this, I got this from Walmart. It is 97 cents or a buck in their travel center. Comes with a cute, very cute little toothbrush. Comes with a little travel toothpaste, and it comes with a cover for the toothbrush. But it all comes in a little zip baggie. Now, men, this may not be your speed only because you don't have purses, but for the ladies, if you've got a big enough purse, this is not that big. Okay? So, what I did was, I got one of these. I got one of these because the toothbrush is soft. It's soft and it's thin. It's almost the size for a baby. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that out. I'm actually going to take this Dr. Fresh thing out. I'll take this and this. You may or may not want to keep this. I guess it could come in handy. I don't really like the idea of them because, one, they never stay on for me, but two, it's just one more thing that's going to hold stuff, icky stuff. So, about my toothbrush. Now I've got the case. I'm going to take this toothpaste and I'm going to gift it to my natural teeth wearing family. Why? Because as denture wearers, we can't use this stuff anymore. It will scratch your dentures. So check with your dentist, see what kind of toothpaste you can use. Not all toothpaste are created equal. If it feels gritty, it's too gritty. That I do know. So, what am I left with for a buck? That and that. But you tell me another toothbrush that you can get for just a buck that will actually do what you need it to do. So, I've got the toothbrush. I'm going to throw that in my little pack. Right? Because if we need to take our dentures out because there's stuff all over them from something we ate, you'll take the denture out. And you will run it under water and you'll scrub with a nice soft toothbrush. Now, what about for those times that you need to apply more adhesive? Well, right now, because my sockets are still healing, I can only use the C-Bond denture strips, denture adhesive strips. Your dentist may tell you something else, but that's what I can use. The C-Bond denture strips, they basically are dry. Here, I'll show you. They're dry. You cut them to size, and then you put them in your denture, and you add water, you apply water, and that is what activates the paste. So, anyway, if I need to reapply that, how do I do that? How do I keep that dry? Well, I got that at Walmart for 97 cents also. These are those flosser and pick combs. I'll go ahead and take it out for you real quick. Maybe. Okay. So, you've got that. Okay, one side is this. It's got these little bitty toothpicks. Save those because you might be able to use those. And they're not going to hurt your dentures any. But what you can't use, and these come apart, what you can't use are these little flossers. And why can't you use those? Well, because there's nowhere in between your teeth to put them. So we're going to gift those to someone also. So we're left with this. Now, what I'm going to do, and what you can do if you choose to, is I'm going to take these denture strips, and I'm just going to fold them. And I'm going to stick them in there. That's for my bottoms. For my tops, I've got these. I'm going to go ahead and just fold them, put them in there. So I've got my denture strips. That really I can use. These toothpicks that it came with, I'm not going to keep those. I mean, I could, but the other thing that I have is much better, I think. And maybe just because they do come together. Actually, no. No, I'm not going to keep these together. The reason being is this is giving me a hard time already to get back on this. So, because I do not like being annoyed, those are getting gifted also. So the next thing, I'm going to go ahead and put this in my little box, in my little case. So I've got the toothbrush, and I've got the little case. You'll want to, at least while you're healing, want to take your Benzodent. This is the stuff that you can use, this or Orajel. It's a paste. You would put it on your denture, and when you put it on, it helps cushion. So if you have any sore spots, this helps. So in place of the toothpaste they had, I'm going to go ahead and throw that in there. So the next thing I have is for small areas. So if you're out and about, you get some spinach in between your teeth, or some pepper, or, chocolate cake, I guess, whatever. They have these, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's little bristles on that, and they're nice and soft. And you can just go like that. Oh, and they're minty. And you can just go like that and then take your teeth. And it's got little bristles. You can get them at Walmart. I know Walmart has them. Costco has them. That's Costco. They come with these little packs that fit 12. You can fit 12 of them in here. And it just so happens that it fits very nicely in here. The other thing that you might want to go ahead and put in here, if you don't normally carry it, is Listerine Pocket Pack strips. I am a longtime user of those. You can find them in the mouthwash area. They're usually hanging up. They are strips that have Listerine, that are Listerine. You put them on your tongue and they dissolve. And it tastes exactly like Listerine. I'm a longtime user of that. I used to make sure I had at least 2 on me at all times because I had horrible breath because of my teeth. And so I'm used to carrying those around with me. I won't be putting it in this pack just because I know that I'm going to be using them more frequently than I would need to get into this pack. So, but this is what I think I will probably be carrying with me. At least for the days I'm going to work. So that is everything that I need in case I need to start over fresh. To me, that's peace of mind. I have been concerned with what am I going to do if my adhesive starts to fail? Because then you have to take them out. You have to brush off the existing adhesive. You have to put new adhesive on. And then go. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do if I get a sore spot? What am I going to do if I get something in between my teeth? Which won't happen, but it'll go in the crevice of your teeth. And that's really, it's like a deep thing, and you want to be careful of what you use. So, I don't know if you can see, it's really not that big. I have a big purse though, so maybe that's why it doesn't bother me to have it. But I always carried this pack with me anyway before I had dentures. So to me, it's not going to be a huge difference. I almost think that I would feel a little naked not having this kit with me because I always had one with me when I had teeth. And so it's kind of natural for me to have it, I guess. So really there's no change. That's awesome, I guess. So that's what I'm going to be doing. If you have any suggestions on how I can maybe make this a smaller pack, like I guess instead of carrying all of these picks, I could throw just a few in there. But it comes with a case. So there's that. If you can think of anything else that could go in this, I'd be interested to hear that. Yeah. I don't know. So, of course, when I am able to actually use real adhesive, I say real because C-Bond is horrible. One, it says it lasts longer. No, it doesn't. 2, it says it doesn't ooze. I can tell you for a fact it oozes, just like the others, because I can taste it. It tastes like that old mint fluoride treatment that dentists used to have you rinse with. That's what it tastes like. So tell me that it doesn't ooze. It does. If I can put a flavor to it, it oozes. So, yeah. I can't think of anything else that I wanted to go over. My eating habits have not really gotten better. They've not gotten worse. I'm not sticking to straight soup anymore. I do try other things. I have successfully eaten chocolate cake, but I think that's more because I need something that tastes real, maybe. So I'm putting in extra effort. I don't know. I am sticking with my protein drinks, the Shamrock protein drinks, and I'm drinking a lot of water. Meals. I made chili that I through put through the food processor. I pulsed it, and that has been really good because it's got some texture. And I've been able to put cheese and crumble up some crackers in it, crumble them up really small. And then I mix it in the chili and let it sit for a couple minutes. And then by that time, the crackers have absorbed enough liquid to where they're not hard. So I would say it's all about finding what you're comfortable with. At this point, it's not, it's, I'm letting my body dictate what I'm eating. So if I can't chew because it hurts, then I'm not chewing. But if you just don't chew, you're not going to build up your resistance and your strength to be able to chew. So you have to be careful of that. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I don't want this to be an entirely long video and just me making up stuff just to have a longer video. I don't like it when people do that. So do me a favor though, if you like my content, like my video. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you could leave a comment, go ahead and comment what else you would like me to discuss. If you like my little kind of, I guess that would be a life hack, maybe. I don't know. If you like my little ideas, let me know, because then I can try to figure out other stuff. If you don't like my ideas, tell me that too. If you want to know how I made my chili, let me know. It's really easy. I'm no cook. So anyway, that's it for now. I appreciate you spending your time looking at my video. I know we have limited time and we're all busy and just trying to make it through life. So I do appreciate you stopping by. You have a wonderful night, and I hope to catch you later. Bye.